All right, guys, Shotty T here. We have another update video. I want to make a quick announcement here regarding the trade store for the zombie invasion. And of course, it's season specific, timeline specific. They have added a couple of things to the store. They've now added the Overlord supply chest, and they've also added the Overlord skill badges. So just make sure that you use your trade store medals accordingly and redeem. So I'm gonna start with that, and let's go ahead and get into it. So um, here we go. So we added higher damage goals to the wanted boss with rewards available to claim upon completion. So let's see how high they've taken it now, because I still haven't gotten nowhere near the highest milestone, but this is more for the people that are, the high accounts there. So let's just see what the new milestones look like now. I don't even know where the highest one was before that was. So it looks like they got it up to 32,000. It looks like that's a pretty good chunk of stuff. But unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna get there until maybe 2030, because I'm not even halfway to that damage output on any of these bosses. I'm still trying to get to 13,000. It'd be nice to get to 16 sometime in 2027. So we will see when I'll get there. So yeah, but those milestones have been updated. All right, so let's continue. All right, restricted area training optimization. So training duration adjusted from 23.5 hours to 4 hours per session. So I started mine this morning when I woke up. The amount of rewards attainable will remain at the original level after the adjustment. After daily server time refresh, commanders will automatically receive 1 training attempts. Up to 3 training attempts can be stored. So, of course, in case you're not on the game 24/7, you can kind of manage your training attempts properly. So, essentially, you got, I mean, for 3 sessions, that's 12 hours. So, just try to manage your time on the game, or you can at least store them. But try to use them as much as you can, because those missions are key. Adding instructions for power improvement methods. Thank you, because really, actually, let's take a look at that, because that's like, I think I tried to do a video on that, and apparently it doesn't always work out that way. So how to improve power? Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Let's read this here. So the number of units dispatched for training is equal to the total unit count. So we knew that made a difference. So that was pretty obvious. The highest unit count and dispatch, assuming that you have the highest level units available, which for me is level 10, to calculate this theoretical maximum power. So scientific. You can increase individual unit power through the following: unit tech, unit level, research progress, in the Armament Institute. So those are the ones that are obvious that I observed. And of course, this is tech day, so I should be able to increase some more today. You can increase the squad mark size through the following: increase hero level. So a lot of this stuff is matched for me as far as hero level goes. And unit level, I'm only at level 10, so it's just a matter of just going higher to level 11 eventually. Upgraded tech related to troop mark size and specialization tech. Let's see here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the specialization tech is probably related to, yeah, it's related to these things at the bottom. So if basically I think I hate, let me see if any of these are related to mark size. Well, I'm pretty sure regardless, any increase I do in this is gonna basically increase my power. So here we go, aircraft hero mark size. So this is another one here. So whatever your top squad is for me, it's aircraft. This is what's gonna help increase. So you look for that plus icon with that guy. Of course, this one is already max. So yeah, so that also helps. So again, it's good to have a easier guide to figure out how to do this. Increase the Overlord bond rating. So that's day 5 versus. Upgrade tank center, aircraft center, missile center buildings. I think I got aircraft at 35. So Nothing else I can really do there. Increase the stars of Survivor Shirley, which was that other survivor I talked about, which I got her at 5 stars. Upgrade the God of Judgment decoration. And the only way that you can get the God of Judgment is through the season store. So that might be something worth getting in the off season moving forward, especially now that there are easier ways to get mythic blueprints. So I might try to invest a little bit into those now, at least enough to get myself to level 3, and then go from there. So we'll definitely revisit that at the end of this upcoming season. Okay, so there you go. So now we got it more explained of how to get it there. All right, so let's continue. Fix an issue where ongoing training could not synchronize to the latest unit level after the units are leveled up. The completion requirements for special event Tesla's research have been adjusted to own Venom to reach 5 stars, to own Venom to reach 3 stars. Glad I never had that mission. But I think I had Venom at 5 stars anyway. But there's some purple heroes I still don't have at 5 stars. So I'm glad you don't have to waste purple shards on people that you don't have at 5 stars, that you rather use it on these other converted purple heroes. The completion requirements for special event Tesla research have been adjusted to own Violet to reach 5 stars, to kill zombies, 10 zombies on the world map. Okay. All right. So that's another situation there. And that's the ultra rare hero of Violet, the I guess the yellow version. So you have to have her yellow converted and have her at 5 stars. So that would have been tough. Street Rush event optimization, the PC version, which I still don't have. I have to figure out how to get that on my computer. For those tech guys out there, is it okay to take your laptop off of safe mode? Because it's Windows for me. I don't have a MacBook, unfortunately. So I don't know, because I know a lot of stuff I can install, it won't let me because it's safe mode. So just let me know in the comment section. But anyway, you can press escape to pause the game. Added rewards instructions and reward preview for ranking rewards. Weekly ranking rewards may vary. So we had rewards last week. This week's going to be different. I imagine the scores are going to be a lot higher this week, especially with that revive method. The first revive costs 100 coins. The second revive costs 500 coins. The third revive, and that's the maximum you can get per attempt, is 2,000 coins. So make sure you spend wisely. But I imagine people are going to get higher scores for that. Improve game startup speed during the season. That's good. Just, I guess. Move list of buildings button position from the right side of the page to the left side of the page. All right, so just a little visual adjustment there. Expanded the search range for boss search and zombie invasion, just in case you're in a crowded area like we are right now. And optimize fonts for some language text. So really the main thing that's been adjusted here is the restricted area training optimization. So we finally had a week with no changes to Canyon Storm. So make sure, well, registration is already over, so it is what it is, but it's tomorrow for those that are registered. And of course, you got your standard bug fixes. Ooh, Skylar's occasional weapon, not good. All right, so cool. We'll go ahead and do that there and collect those diamonds. So yeah, guys, the big takeaway is definitely restricted area training. And like I said, depending on what timeline you're in, the zombie store invasion has added more stuff. Like, they've added stuff over time. I just haven't always showed you guys when they did add new stuff, because I think at one point they added these training certificates, and I forgot what else was added new before that. I know these things eventually got added over time, so just always put in these as well, in the oil. So just make sure you always pay attention to what's in there, and just kill the zombies, get the reward. Simple as that, and take advantage of this glacier challenge when it does occur with your alliance. All right, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll talk to you later.